We have got a Christmas tree. Decorating the house for Christmas. Can you tell I'm a creature of habit? Look at the tree. Oh, Teddy, you look so smart. Happy Saturday, everybody. It is finally the weekend. I actually never thought the weekend would arrive, but it is finally here. If you watched last week's video, you will have seen a very short kind of snippet day in my life of Black Friday week, which at my job is the busiest week of the entire year. And it is the Saturday, like, after Black Friday, and I'm shattered. I slept for a solid 11 hours last night, and it was the deepest sleep that I have had in the longest time. I was so tired. I feel good this morning. To be fair, it's already midday. I've had a very slow start to my day, but that's okay. I have a little list of things that I want to get done this weekend. I'm going to bring you with me, show you what I'm up to, including some very exciting things like decorating the house for Christmas. That is one thing that I'm very excited about. As well as doing some Christmas shopping. I did some Black Friday shopping, so I will show you a few things that I picked up as a result of that. But honestly, just having a bit of rest and relaxation, because next week for me at work, I was going to say, is actually probably equally as busy, which is kind of crazy. So we need to definitely spend some time resting and rejuvenating this weekend. First thing I'm kind of doing, I have some TikTok videos that I want to edit to prep for next week, because I've definitely been slacking on my TikTok content. I also, no idea that I was getting this, just received a copy of Dove by Paisley Hope by Evermore at Penguin. I think this is book 2 in Paisley Hope's Motorcycle Club romance series. I do have Wolf, and I'm going to be completely honest, I'm yet to read it, but now that I have book 2, I think that I am gonna chop speed up and get 1 and 2 read. I don't actually know when this comes out because it doesn't say, but it is an arc, you can tell by the kind of book. But my favourite part of this I've just seen is there is a glossary of club lingo. So of the motorcycle club lingo, there is a glossary, and that is just making me even more excited to read this one. Paisley Hope writes the spiciest first cowboy romances and now this motorcycle club romance, and I love her Silver Pine series, which is her cowboy romance series, and I cannot wait to pick these ones up and get reading these ones as well. So many books, so little time, genuinely. Just whilst on the topic of reading, I'm currently reading Good Spirits by B.K. Borison. This is a big book at work. I work for the publisher of this book. It is one that we are talking about a lot at the moment, and I am loving it. It is a festive, like, kind of take on A Christmas Carol. He is the ghost of Christmas past. He is haunting Harriet, who is a super sweet antique shop owner and nothing like Scrooge, and they are basically trying to figure out why he's been chosen to haunt her. It is so sweet. You've got a bit of Grumpy Sunshine in there. He's like a sexy Irish ghost with a moustache, and I love B.K. Borison's writing anyway. And a festive, ghosty, like, Christmas romance is just what I am craving at the minute. I'm about halfway through and I would love to finish this weekend. Anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping. I am currently going through, I need to edit, like I said, some TikTok videos. I need to edit last week's vlog that was uploaded, and I need to plan my meal prep for the month of December. It's gonna be a smaller one just because I'm off over Christmas, but I basically meal prep all of my work lunches for the month at the beginning of the month. So I freeze it in these kind of freezer cubes. I can show you that next week when I get to it. But this month I have a few things left over from the month of November, like November's prep, but not a lot. So I'm going to make a couple of bits, but I want to make quite a few soups as well for over the Christmas season, because I just love a soup for my lunch. It is one of my favourite things to have. So yeah, I don't need to make any sweet things. I usually prep like oat cookies and muffins to take into the office for my like sweet treats, but I have plenty of those in the freezer, so we are just going to focus on some meals. I'm going to decide what I want to cook and then make sure I have added the stuff to the shopping order, so next weekend we can crack on and lock in and get this meal prep done. And I actually do really enjoy doing it, so I need to decide what I want to make, and I will let you know when I have decided the recipes that we are going to be cooking. I think that I need to stop yapping and actually crack on with my to-do list. Just put some pumpkin and apple soup on in the microwave for my lunch. It's actually getting quite late in the day now. It's 2 o'clock and I don't know where the day's gone. Like I said, it's been very chilled. I was saying before. I've got some soup on, and for my dinner, again, you just have to excuse. Let me just give it a stir. I've gotten out for my dinner. You know how I was talking about with my meal prep putting it in the freezer cubes, kind of defrosting, but this is what I mean. So this here is a butter bean stew. I think it's got courgette, peppers, obviously butter beans. It's like tomato based. Does not look the most appetizing in its cube that it's in. That is basically how I freeze all of my meal prep that I do. So I have planned my meals for next week. I am cooking a honey garlic chicken, shredded chicken, and I'm gonna put black beans in. I always try and have a bean, a legume, or like a chickpea or a lentil with my lunch, with my work lunches. And then I'm also doing a 3-bean and chickpea chili. I try and keep my work lunches vegetarian, but I don't mind using chicken, and last month everything was completely vegetarian, so you gotta like pick and choose where like what I fancy. I wanted with the honey garlic chicken something that wasn't tomato based, because I feel like I've eaten so many tomatoes last month in my meal prep. And then I've got 2 soups planned in, my lentil and my lentil and sweet potato, which is one of my favourite soups. I made that last month and I'm making it again this month. And then also a roasted tomato and red pepper. And I'm gonna add some white beans to it as well. I have never done a roasted vegetable soup before, so I'm very, very excited to see how it turns out. And with my stew tonight, I've got a couple of Heck sausages, which are the best sausages ever, to go with it. So I'm gonna let these defrost. And that is tonight's dinner, and I'm very, very excited for it. It's gonna be so cozy and comforting. It is such a gloomy, drizzly, rainy day today, and all I want is comforting food. So I'm excited for my soup, and I'm gonna have a lovely stew, like sausage, kind of like stew, casserole sort of dinner, and I cannot wait. This is my pumpkin and apple soup. It's got mustard in it. It is delicious, and I made it with actual pumpkins and not like butternut squash. Cop out. Like, this is actual pumpkin in this soup, and that is always my favourite thing when it is pumpkin season, is to really soak it up. I made a couple of batches of this, like the very short window that we get when we can get culinary pumpkins in this country. But I'm sure, to be honest, butternut squash would be just as good. Good. Christmas tree. Show the family your injury. Oh, Teddy's hurt his paw. Oh no.
That's 25.
What? Christmas has begun. Oh, this is not fun. This is not fun. Oh, this is a nightmare. I don't think I'm doing this right. And we have a Christmas tree. Woo! Oh. Literally ignore my appearance. Now we need to like fluff out the branches a bit more to make it not look fake. Did he come on there? To come up? Right, I need to take your collar off first. Right. Teddy! Teddy, come on! Oh, Teddy, you look so smart! Oh dear. Teddy, no biting! No biting. I'm not sure the bow's gonna work. Oh.
Hey, what's this? Teddy! Ah! What's this? Here, look here.
Oh, you look so smart! We have got a Christmas tree. I absolutely love the Christmas vibes. Decorations have been completed. I feel like I haven't ticked much off my list for today. Me and my mum are going to go to Waitrose. We are going to go and have a little look and look at the Christmas stuff and I just want to get out of the house. I want to go and see if they've got my favourite beans. the Bold Bean Company beans because I'm going to use loads in my meal prep next week, and if they have them in Waitrose then I can get them cheaper. I want to go through my Black Friday purchases at some point. There isn't loads, but I don't think this is actually Black Friday. I stocked up on my vitamin D. I love this vitamin D. Genuinely, since I've started taking this, the difference, like I know when I'm taking this stuff. Vitamin D and K2, it's an oral spray. You just spray it on the inside of your cheek. I got 4 months worth because it was like less than £5 per pack, and usually it's more like £6-7. So I stocked up big time for this winter season. I look so pale, I am aware, and yeah, I haven't had any for like a week, so I need to get back onto taking this. But like I said, we're going to Waitrose and I'm going to bring you along with me and try and see if I can find some newfound confidence to vlog in public. I doubt it. I honestly doubt it. Let's see. But I need to get changed because I look like a peasant. I do not look my finest. I am back from Waitrose and I'm going to show you a few lot of things that I have got. I need to take my coat off. Hold on. I didn't get too much. My mum went more for certain things and I just kind of tagged along. But I did get a few little bits that I've never had before. First of all, I got the Off the Eaten Path Snacks for the Curious sea salt pea and bean sticks. These are made with potato, pinto beans, green peas and white beans. If you know me at all, you know I love beans and I'm always trying to find healthier snacks to consume, and I feel like these could be a winner. I finally caved and I got some Deliciously Ella snacks. I love Deliciously Ella's podcast with Rhiannon Lambert, The Wellness Scoop, and I have just wanted to try some Deliciously Ella sweets. Not sweets. Oh my god, my brain. Deliciously Ella like oat bars or just snacks for so long, and I picked this one up. I think it said that these were new. These are the chocolate topped oat bars with raspberry, and they look delicious. They're like flapjacks but topped with dark chocolate, and I'm very excited. There was literally 3 and I think these were £3.50, which does break my heart, but the ingredients are very clean. So I'm like willing to spend the money, but I also feel like I could just make these myself, but that's not as fun. And then last but not least, I got some Aveeno hand cream. My hands at the minute are really struggling. You probably can't see, but I always struggle with dry hands. It's just within me, and I thought, you know what, Ella, don't live like this any longer. So okay, this feels like it's gonna work. Tried a few hand creams and none have quite, I was gonna say cut the mustard, that's a very ancient phrase I feel like, but none have really worked as I was hoping, and I feel like this one could be the one. I love Aveeno. I use the Aveeno like ultra dry scalp shampoo, and that is like the only thing that has really helped my scalp, and I actually think it's like the Skin Relief range, like the same as this one. So fingers crossed this is gonna revive my hands because they are so dry, and it's to the point where they are like cracking, but it's not because I'm not putting, like I am putting moisturiser on them, but it's just not quite quenching the thirst. I still have quite a few things to do tonight. It has not been the most productive day, but the fact that we got the Christmas decorations up I'm very happy about. But things I still have to do: edit my TikTok videos and what will be tomorrow's vlog. I haven't even started editing that yet, so that may be wishful thinking at this point. I also need to have my dinner. To be honest, I'm quite hungry, so maybe I should do that first. And I want to read my book and relax and have a cozy Saturday evening. I'm excited for this evening. I'm gonna have, like I said, some pea and bean snacks. I have also got some dark chocolate, which I could have. Feel like I explained / showed you this earlier, but we have got my butter bean stew, got carrots, courgette, tomato, pepper, all sorts of nice stuff in, 2 hex sausages and some Jason's sourdough. I am so hungry and I cannot wait to eat this. This is one of my favourite meals. Good morning and happy Sunday. I have done the thing that I kind of hate doing, but I feel like today it's needed. I've got a bit of congestion going on, and sometimes I do just genuinely wake up with that anyway. I was going to go to my exercise class, but I am really tired, and to be honest, I don't feel the greatest, and I have so much to do today. So I've made the executive decision to not go, which I'm not very happy about, and I am actually going to go out for a little walk once I've finished what I am currently doing, just to get some fresh air into me, because I feel like that's really going to help. I don't necessarily feel ill, I just feel very congested, so I need to like jump to the beat. I'm currently editing the vlog that's meant to go up today. I always forget how long it takes, and it took longer than I expected, which is fine because I love doing it, but yesterday was very, very busy and I just need to focus now. It's nearly done. I just need to pop some music in and some text in and then it will be finished. So not too much more work to do on that. I'd say probably an hour maximum. Grab some breakfast and yeah, I need to shower. Gonna go on a little trip to John Lewis later to have a look at all the nice Christmas things, which will be fun. And yeah, I just have a lot to do and I want to schedule some reading and chill time because I didn't do that yesterday and I really want to finish my book this weekend. The important things, basically. I feel like I shouldn't. Ollie. I've just blow dried my hair. To be honest, it could do with a cut, but I think we're a bit close to Christmas now to be worrying about that. I think I said earlier that I am going to John Lewis and I actually have a little John Lewis gift card. I have been holding on to this since I left my old job, which is now over 6 months, so I feel like I've been waiting. I have got some money to spend in John Lewis, which I'm excited for. Not necessarily going to spend it today, but I just want to have a little browse. I love looking around John Lewis. It is so much fun. I'm going to go and clean up the kitchen downstairs, get dressed. It is such a stunning day outside, so I'm hoping I can wear like my nice coat. I won't have to wear like an umbrella or like bring a raincoat, which I feel like is what it has been like the last couple of weekends, so I'm very excited about that. I haven't had any lunch. I have just had some of those bean chips that I got from Waitrose yesterday. Sea salt bean sticks from yesterday's Waitrose haul. I would highly recommend, if you want to liken them to something, they are very similar to the Eat Real lentil chips or poppadoms. They kind of have that not burnt, but you know how poppadoms kind of have that burnt taste to them? Those bean sticks kind of have that, and they kind of taste like the Eat Real lentil chips, the sea salt ones, which I personally really love. I feel like they're a bit cardboardy, I will be honest, but I really like them. So if that's your vibe, then definitely pick up those bean sticks from Waitrose. I would definitely get them again. They are so delicious. But yes, I haven't had any lunch, which is a bit concerning because I'm trying not to do that these days. It is 11:30. We're planning to leave at 12. I need to go and tidy up downstairs, but I could have some boiled beans on sourdough. I think I have got time to do that. I'm not sure. I am slowly hammering through my to-do list, but it's still quite long, unfortunately. Because I've had such a full-on week at work, I haven't had a chance to do stuff. So the problem is that usually throughout the week, I do these little tasks, but I haven't had any chance. So now it really feels like pressure, like game on time. I'm gonna look at my baked beans, my bold baked beans. I don't know if I showed you these, but I got the bold baked beans. These are the rich tomato baked beans. I feel like I raved on about the bold beans in last week's vlog as well. And maybe Jason's sourdough. Can you tell I'm a creature of habit? And I was gonna say, we all know I love a bean. That should be my life motto, how much I love beans. Even at work, everyone knows I love a bean. Ella, what have you got for lunch today? It will have a bean. If it hasn't got a bean, a lentil, or a chickpea in it, then something's gone majorly wrong in my day. And no, that's not an exaggeration. Okay, I'm gonna start this washing up and then we can come back and have my beans and my sourdough. And I have just finished watching Jess Harris's weekly vlog. If you love cozy kind of like, how would you describe it? Like cozy, realistic, like corporate 9 to 5 content, then I highly recommend Jess's content. She kind of lives kind of near me as well. So she goes to like the places that I frequent, and I always feel like that's really nice when you can like see your own, not your own life, but like she basically lives in the same region of the country as me. So you can, what am I trying to say? I'm so tired. Basically, you recognise the places she's going, and I always think that's nice when you recognise somewhere. Anyway, I'm going to do this washing up, and then we're going to have some of my beans on toast, and I will give you my full review, because I know you were asking for it. But I'm glad I tried it.
Okay, so I just finished the ham bread, and I do agree with what Jen said.
The ham bread.
The ham bread. But I'd like to come back later.
Can you tell that I never have beans on toast? Oh dear. I don't genuinely like your normal beans in like a tin. And maybe I've done too much bread. But also, it hopefully will fill me up, which is what I want. As you can see, a little while has passed. I'm now home from the shops. I mean, we actually only went to John Lewis and Superdrug, and I want to give you a little haul of what I picked up. I'm going to talk you through what I got from John Lewis, but also some other little bits that I got on Black Friday. You have to excuse the fact that I'm in my dressing gown. It's the evening and I'm cold, okay? So, today from John Lewis, I picked up a couple of bits. I got this jumper. This is the brand Mango, which is actually one of my personal favourite brands, and it is this lovely burgundy. It's like kind of a bit sheer, but it's also got like a sparkle in it. I'm first of all thinking work Christmas party, but also I want some more nicer, kind of smarter party tops, because I feel like I'm still in my like clubbing, not that I'm in my clubbing era, but everything I have is from like my clubbing attire era. And I really like this one. It was £26, but I got partner discount because my brother works at Waitrose. I just really liked it. It fit really well, it sat really well. I need to check that I've got like a black vest top to go underneath it, because it is a tiny bit, it's got a kind of sheerness to it. Really like that one, and it's a lovely burgundy colour. I don't have anything in this colour. Felt very adult making that purchase as well. A couple of bits for my mum. She picked out this little pouch for her birthday. It's like all centered around her birthstone, and I actually have one that I got as a gift and I love it. It's perfect for travel. It's like the perfect travel pouch. Then also for her for Christmas, I picked up these Hotel Chocolat chocolates. Just can't go wrong with that. And then I'm doing this Secret Santa thing. I just picked up some Star little chocolates. I would have loved to get something a bit more exciting, but honestly, time is running out and next week is just chaos for me, so I'm not going to have a chance to get anything else. And then, last but not least, I have been after the perfect, cute, flat white cup for, I want to say maybe like 6 months now. Ever since I got my Nespresso, and I think I got my Nespresso back in kind of maybe April time, March time, and I finally found her. This is Emma Bridgewater, and I just love it. It's so cute. Got little pink and red hearts on, and it is so tiny. It is, I think, 175 millilitres, which is exactly the size that I wanted. So I cannot believe that I finally found the perfect size mug, because honestly I was prepared to give up at this point. And then last bit I got, this wasn't from John Lewis, this was from Superdrug. This was just a present for my mum. This is my favourite tan to use on my face. It is the UTAN CBD tanning water mist, and I absolutely love this. I highly recommend this one. You can get it in Superdrug and it's about £20, but worth every single penny. That was everything I picked up from John Lewis. A couple of other bits I picked up in the sale from ASOS I'm gonna quickly show you now. Actually wondering if it would have been better for me to turn on the big light. Potentially, but anyway. Really trying to build my corporate work wardrobe and just my adult wardrobe. I picked this coat up. This was from ASOS. It is Abercrombie. It is like a nice wool, just black jacket. It's got an inside pocket in there, and I feel like this is the perfect kind of staple. I was gonna say smart jacket as I'm showing it to you in my dressing gown, but I feel like it's just the perfect smart staple jacket for the office or just any occasion. And then also from ASOS, kind of a coincidence that it's also Abercrombie, but these Abercrombie tops are my favourite. They are long sleeve, they are double lined, and they are so soft. And I have them in white and grey. I wore the grey one today. This is the grey one here. They are kind of like a little bit cropped. They are perfect with jeans, with skirts, with anything. Perfect for layering, and I just got it in a blue. This was literally like £14, and I don't have many long sleeve tops and I feel like they are so good for layering. And this, to be honest, is probably like one of the better colours on me as well. That was my little Black Friday haul. I also want to like flag, does anyone have as much of an emotional connection as I do to these biscuits? I used to have these at my nan's every single week when I used to go there, and she's bought some like for us, and the restraint I'm having to not open these right now before my dinner, but I think I am, like, I would just sit and eat this whole pack in one sitting at like 8 years old. But yeah, I absolutely love these and I will be cracking these open tonight or now. And I also want to feed back on the deliciously Ella bars that I got yesterday from Waitrose. I just had one with a cup of tea. I'm actually quite glad they don't sell these in Tesco, where we get our food shop from, because they're very expensive. They are stunning ingredients and I get why, but they're very expensive. You could so easily recreate these yourself though, I feel like. They are basically, the picture shows them very well, they're basically just like an oat flapjack with raspberry kind of woven in, like freeze-dried raspberry in them, and then dark chocolate on top. They are like a cake, like a proper dessert. They are so stunning and I highly recommend. Anyway, you know what? Life's too short. I'm gonna crack these open. I am deep in editing. You could see, look, you could see why I could eat this whole thing in one sitting. There's like barely any in there. I, by some miracle, managed to finish my to-do list for the evening and even put up my Christmas decorations. I am obsessed. Look at the tree. Got my little snowman here as well. I honestly didn't think that I would have time to put them up, but I did, and I am so glad that I did, because now my room feels so cozy and festive. Made myself a peppermint tea. I'm all ready for work tomorrow, other than deciding my outfit. But to be honest with you, I am going to jump into bed and I'm going to read Good Spirits by V.K. Morrison. I have about half of this left. I am loving this book, and I think I'm going to film a, like, how much can I read in 30 minutes for my TikTok. So, also, how cute is my little gingerbread pillow? How cute! I think I got it from B&M. I absolutely love it. Anyway, with that being said, I am going to leave this little weekend vlog here. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought, if you like this kind of cozy weekend vlog. This one was very, very chilled and kind of catching up with life after a really, really busy week with 4 days in the office, like 4 long days in the office. I feel like I hadn't had much time to do that to-do list during the week, so it all kind of trickled over to the weekend. I don't love, but I feel like I have left the weekend very, very nicely, going into a new week nice and prepared and prepped. Oh my god, I have been missing this t-shirt for the longest time and I just found it. It was curled up on my cardigan. I will talk to you guys very, very soon. Make sure you subscribe and I will be back with another video for you next weekend. I'm going to go and enjoy my tea now. Read a bit of Good Spirits, because I am absolutely loving the festive romance and I'm now fully in my Christmas era.